Okay, so here we are back in the woods. Beautiful day. So it's around 0900 hours in the morning, obviously. The sun's well up in the sky now. Beautiful sunrise. Clear, crisp, frosty. Minus 4 degrees centigrade this morning. Perfect conditions for me. Dry and crisp. Nice clear blue sky. Absolutely gorgeous. Whole lot different to what it was in the summertime. Everything looks a lot clearer, obviously, and this track looks wider. Obviously all the foliage has died back, so but, anyway, stay with me, I'll bring you back later on. Yeah. Hello again YouTube, Mad Dog here, welcome back to my channel. So today's little video I bring to you from the glorious outdoors up here in Sherwood Forest. So New Year's Eve today, so I thought I'd have a bit of a brew on my little folding stove here and show something that one of my viewers has been asking for a demonstration of. Stay tuned. Welcome back. So I've been asked by one of my viewers and subscribers, could I do a demonstration of the new striker, the flint and steel striker Pendant. So I said, yeah, okay, I'll have a go. So hopefully I'm going to get my stove lit up using flint and steel. As you can see, everything's still frosty and wet. So the first thing we must do is go and gather some usable tinder. I've got a few dry sticks here. And these are off dead standing, they're above head height, sort of pencil lead thickness that break nice and clean. So that will be my kindling, but we need some tinder to make a bird's nest from to blow to flame. So stay with me and we'll go foraging. Okay, so when you're looking for tinder to use in conjunction with a flint and steel kit, when the ground is absolutely frozen and still some icy snow on the ground. So obviously I'm facing sort of due south at the moment, and obviously in the opposite direction where the sun has been shining for most of the morning, that's where I'm going to look for the most dry tinder. Now obviously I want things that are above the ground, being in the wind, so therefore will be the least in moisture content. So ideally I'm looking for stuff like, I don't know if this will pick up, but this old vine that's intertwined with this bush, and you know, it scrunches up nice. There is moisture in there, don't get me wrong, it is still moist, but it's a lot better than the stuff that's at kneecap height and below. So I'm going to collect me a bunch of this stuff. It comes off quite easily as well, and in conjunction with a few dead tips of like milk thistle, different thistles and dead brambles, that sort of thing, that are again above knee height ideally and south facing. Then that's what I'm going to gather up and hopefully use this for my, process it down for my bird's nest tinder bundle. Stay with me. Okay, so we've got our very marginal damp potential bird's nest tinder material. So I'm going to process that in a moment, but I best, I guess, show you the striker, the pendant. So let me get some of this clobber off. Like I say, this morning coming here it was around -4 degrees, so it was quite chilly first thing in the morning, but sun's beautiful now, absolutely beautiful, and drying everything off nicely. So let's have a look, see if I can't find the old pendant. Here we go. So I think you've all seen this before. I did show it in a previous video, but this is my like bushcraft sort of Celtic tribal style if you like pendant, with a leather lanyard there. And I'm repeating myself, but for those of you that haven't seen these, I make these out of 1095 carbon steel. I then forge them and quench them to give them the correct hardness, so that you can also use them as a flint steel striker, which when I sell these on my eBay shop, I do provide some English flint and a sample of my charred cloth to get you on your ways. So that being said, that's the striker. Oh, I'm getting warm now. Oh, come off. Need a bit of fixing wax on that there zip, I think. So I've got my flint and steel traditional sort of DIY kit and tin. I've got a bit of jute netting in there should I struggle. Obviously I've got my own striker in there as well, but we'll leave that to one side. So I'm going to take some char cloth now. Little Robin's just come to visit me. Hello, little fella. And obviously I need a piece of flint or chert with a reasonable platform or edge on it. So right, crikey me, my nose is running, do forgive me. I think before we start we best process this tinder down a little ways. So all I've done is have this inside my jacket to try and drive out some of the moisture, and like I do with the pine bark, I'm just going to scrunch it up to open up the fibres now. Very damp, I can feel it, you know, I can feel the moisture coming out of this stuff. I'm doing this over my ground mat to catch the material, otherwise it will go straight onto the frosty frozen leaves and it will be useless straight away. So I'm just breaking all these fibres open. I can really feel the moisture in here, so I'm lining my excuses up ready. Hope you're all having a great start to the new year. It's been a trialing, testing year for everybody. Hopefully 2021 will be better for us all. Keep staying positive, keep pushing forward, lads and lasses, that's what we do. Don't let them grind you down. As I was told many years ago, I do like to keep my channel clean relatively, but I'll say it how it is. I was told many years ago as a young man, when you're swimming in shit, keep your chin up. And that's a good little moral to remember. Right, so I've made a damp bird's nest, not ideal at all. So I'm going to put my char cloth into there straight away. I'm going to take a small piece of that char cloth off, hopefully to catch my initial coal. Do excuse my nose running. So small piece of flint, and let's see if we can't get this bad boy done. I'll try and bring you in here a little ways. So let me wrap the lanyard up a little ways. Yep, we're in already. Just going to transfer that ember into my bird's nest and other char cloth, so it'll hopefully make a bigger ember. But whilst that's warming through, I'll just give you another demo. Hopefully this will pick up in this light, but it does throw some good sparks off this stuff. Yeah. Right. Let's see if we can't get this blown to flame. Wish me luck, I'll need it. Alrighty. Oops. Crikey me, this is damp. Yee, we have fire. Okay. Just having another one of my favourites, Contact Coffee. This is their Battle Prep coffee in a bag. Oh, lordy lordy, that's some good stuff. Oh, crikey me, my poor old knees. Let me just bring you up here a little ways. Alrighty, so again, just a quick demo of my little striker, my pendant striker. Like I say, if you practice flint and steel, I'd recommend going out and doing it this time of the year, whilst everything is wet and frosty and not ideal tinder. If you can get it down this time of year, you'll have no problem in, you know, spring, summer and autumn. Winter time can be very testing. Not only is the tinder damp, but the air is damp, you know, and you're really against it. But if you've always got a striker with you, there's lots and lots of different minerals, rocks that you can use. And to find them, I recommend looking underneath of fallen trees at the root base, streams, brooks. You often find them in the sediment at the bottom, different quartzes, cherts and obviously flints. If you're specifically in the sort of northeast or the east coast of the UK especially, Norfolk, that's built on flint, so if you're around that area you're going to be looked in. So yeah, that's my little pendant anyway. So yeah, it does work, it is effective, and it's a bit of bling. I've kept it sort of a neutral looking, traditional looking style so that it can be worn both by men and women. Of course, there's some of our young ladies, our female fraternity, that are also into bushcraft, so it's good that we don't forget those young lasses as well. The more of this we can spread, the better for everybody, so it's a good thing. I can't explain to you just how beautiful it is out here today. And whilst yes, we've not got the foliage and the green, it still takes on a calmness and a beauty all of its own this time of year. And clear blue skies, who'd have thought in the UK? New Year's Eve. Cool. So yeah, I'm going to get me a brew on the go now once this has got hot enough, and I'll sign off. cheers, good health to you all. I hope next year is a lot more successful and just a better year for everybody. I mean, I don't want to end on a negative, but we've all been properly against it this year in one way, shape or another. So hopefully 2021 will be the bringer of new hope, new opportunities, and hopefully a way out of all the mess that everybody seems to be in at the moment. I don't like to get too political on my channel, as you all know. I like to keep my channel neutral. We experience too much stress, politics, business in our day-to-day lives. So this is my hobby. This is where I come away to get away from all that. So that's why I don't usually get too drawn in on political issues. Sometimes I probably touch on issues that affect bushcraft, camping and our hobby basically. When things just aren't right, I have to say my piece, but general politics, I'm trying to switch my mind off from all of that and just come out here and unwind, reset, you might say. So that being said, hope you all do the same. Take time to take time to relax, take a step back and stop, pause for a minute, give yourself thinking time, breathe, you know, because our rat race that we're all in, it's 100 miles an hour all the time. It's shocking. And so next year, give yourself some targets. I don't mean New Year's resolutions as such, but give yourself some realistic, achievable targets. And I've got mine, some personal, some that I'll share with you. I've got my targets and ambitions and things that I want to continue and work towards. New adventures, lots of things in the Mad Dog pipeline. I'm old, I'm down, but I'm not out. So we keep pushing forward, that's what we do. So take care of each other out there. Have a great New Year's Eve. Don't overdo it. I'll try not to this year. I'll be honest, last year I was skydiving out the shed at 3 o'clock in the morning in a right state. But anyway, look after each other. And if you can, without getting yourself into trouble, or, you know, I don't advocate breaking any laws as such, get yourself out in the wild and just chill out, because it's precious. You're only here once, you know. Make time for yourself as well as everybody else. So with that being said, I'm going to sign off now, finish my brew and just admire the view. It is stunning out here today, absolutely stunning. Thank you all for your support this year, as you always have done. Hope you'll stay with me for next year. Got lots more stuff coming up on the Mad Dog channel. Hopefully more variety as well. I've genuinely got other projects in mind. Like everything, it's a matter of time to get around to actually doing these things. But yeah, let's make it happen. Again, thank you all very much. I really appreciate your kind support. I love the comments, the feedback that I get, and sometimes the banter along the way. You know who you are. Keep it coming, I love it. Signing off for now. I'll see you all in 2021. Take care. Thank you. Mad Dog signing off. Yeah.